Hey guys, how's it going? This is Kevin. I promised that I would post a video addressing the whole matter regarding the fact that I was suspended from Twitter, and I just wanted to inform people on exactly what happened. This happened about 8 days ago. I think it was last Tuesday, I believe. And what happened was I had gotten involved in a debate, or not even so much a debate, more like a kind of like a back and forth, argument, with a bunch of Hill bots and stuff, Hillary bots and whatnot. And initially, it started out by me quote tweeting this Celia Marie chick. I don't know who. I don't want to glorify her or anything. Her, give her specific username or whatever, her handle or whatever. But yeah, I think most people, on most progressives that see her would probably know who she is. But anyway, I quote tweeted one of her, one of the things where she was like praising Dianne Feinstein because she's, an older woman, and then she's supposedly being attacked, and the people that don't support her are sexist or whatever, and it's different than supporting Bernie Sanders, who's an old white man. So I don't know, supporting an old white man is bad, but supporting an old white woman is okay. So basically, I made the case that I didn't, I told her I don't care whether it's an old white woman, old, white man, old man, old black woman. Either way, as long as their policies are legitimate, that's the main thing I care about. And apparently in another tweet on her, because I guess she had like a thread of tweets. In another one of the tweets, she said, "Oh, to all the Bernie bros and progressives and brocialists, uh, this is just referring to her age. It's not referring to her policies." And that was the point that I was making. I was making the point that it doesn't matter how old she is. It doesn't matter what her age is. It's the fact that the policies suck. She's a shitty politician based on her fucking policies. And this completely triggered her. So once she got wind of what I was saying to her, so she responded, and she quote tweeted me back and said something, and then I responded, I think, by quote tweeting her once, and then when she responded again after that, I was responding just in a thread. So I didn't like keep quote tweeting her. And then that's when all of her fucking troll followers, troll pharma followers came after me, and they started going after me, and they started, mocking me, and I mocked them back, and then I don't know, I never really said anything that was, over the top. I would just go back and forth with these people, and basically the whole back and forth consisted of them calling me either a sexist or a racist or a bro or this or that. Another guy said, I'm probably not, my real name isn't even Kaveh, which is my Persian name. So they said, you must be named something else, and you must be a white bro or whatever. So it was just like a whole like mess of just like bullshit. And one of the people that was going after me was just constantly sending me message after message after message, and their name was Emperor Pupertine. And this is somebody that I think a couple of other progressives have gone back and forth with, and apparently they do a lot of targeted harassment campaigns and then mass reporting and stuff. And long story short, I ended up getting suspended. And initially, I thought that it was this Emperor Pubertine that was the one that was behind the me getting suspended. Now they might have been, but I don't think it was just them. I think it was them and a bunch of the other trolls that were responding to whatever I was saying, and that led to I guess so. I guess the way Twitter works as far as the reporting goes is that when they get enough people reporting certain people, they end up suspending that person, even if it's bullshit. Again, I wasn't saying anything to anybody that was considered abuse. All I was doing was responding to what they were saying. So the initial quote tweet that I did to the Celia Marie lady, that was, that was an abuse. I just said something, and then she said something back, and then we went back and forth. And then all her trolls were the ones that were going after me. So if anything, they were the ones trolling me, or they were the ones abusing me, but I didn't report them. Now, I did report Emperor Pubertine, the same Emperor Pubertine that I mentioned, and then I blocked them after that because they were, constantly sending me tweets, and they were definitely the ones that were most aggressive towards me. And it got to the point where I had to mute them, and then they claimed to mute me, but then they kept sending tweets about me. So I just had to block them. I just had to get rid of them, and then, so once I did that, I saw another person that had blocked Emperor Pubertine, and so I responded to them, and I said, good job, good idea in blocking them, because this person's a troll. Same with this other person, which is T Fisher King. That's another troll that has, I think I've dealt with both those people, the Emperor Pubertine and T Fisher King at the same time. So I mentioned this person that, these two trolls seem to be joining together in trolling other people. So they're going after other people. They're, I don't know, probably even mass reporting other people and stuff. So I said, that's a good job. That's a good job blocking them. And then I don't know when that was around, but I think that was around in the morning. And then I found out, and then I found out later in the day. So like 2 hours after that, I had that conversation with that person, telling them that it was good that they blocked those two people, and then I got blocked. I got suspended. So it was completely absurd. It was completely ridiculous. I didn't do any kind of abuse, and basically it was just a bunch of people reporting me for debating a bunch of other people. So responding to their tweets to me, responding to me, and I just respond back to them. So apparently that's some form of abuse, I guess. So my account that I had since 2000, I think it was around 2010 or so, or 2009, I believe, I forget exactly. But, I had amassed a followers, I don't know, I think I was around like 3,400, 3,300 roughly. And 69,000 tweets. So I had been on there for a really long time, and I had been really active, definitely since the primaries, for sure. Certainly the 16 primaries. But that's it ended up getting suspended, and I don't know if it's going to come back, but I had to make a backup account, which is Prague Blacksmith 1, and just adding that 1 at the end, so it wouldn't be too confusing for people to follow me again. So I just wanted to let people know, and hopefully you guys can follow me on Prague Blacksmith 1, and I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.